last ice age 20,000 years ago, here was part of a gigantic that stretched across North America. About 10,000 years ago, much of the ice melted and the glaciers receded, leaving a landscape of ice-carved mountains. And on the coast, it left deep, steep-sided fjords and a labyrinth of bays, islands and inlets. This is the Alexander Archipelago. More than 1,000 timbered islands and rocky islets. Today, the region is a sheltered resting place for 400 humpback whales, many from Hawaii. For the young female, everything's about to change. Born into warm, clear waters and a world of competition, now entered cold, rich seas where whales work together to make the most of the bounty. The young white-flippered male made the journey. Each whale announces its arrival, and waiting for them is another group of scientists. Mothers and calves will not go unnoticed. They're now part of a Pacific-wide study to find out what they do, and maybe why they do it. Inland, the surviving glaciers scrape over the underlying rock, grinding it, containing vital nutrients that are carried right down to the sea. It's part of a natural cycle that eventually produces a... The glaciers are one reason the whales come here and someplace else. Huge blocks break free from the ice cliffs, some bergs fragment at the base of the ice cliff, over 600 feet. They're called shooters because they shoot up from the depths. They become part of the berg ice that is scattered across fjords and bays. Their ice crystals have been imprisoned under millions of tons of... So compressed, they refract light in such a way that the ice appears a bright sapphire. The melting bergs join the convoy of ice sculptures drifting south. They're trapped in the Alaska coastal current that will take... But before it disappears, the berg ice provides a resting place for harbor seals. They haul out on the ice to drop their pup, molt, safe from predators such... They're part of a food web that, because of special conditions here, fresh water from the melting ice brings with it silt, rich in nitrates and phosphates. Currents and highly oxygenated upwellings stir up the bottom sediments, fueling blooms of plankton that sustain small fish and shrimp-like krill. This whale blows a small net made of bubbles, which concentrate concentrates the krill in a tight ball so that the whale can. The krill is so thick, a humpback might swallow 2,000 pounds of it in a single day. Hawaiian scientists were observing courtship, the Alaskan biologist Cynthia DeVincent of the Intersea Foundation has documented feeding behavior for the past. She was one of the first to reveal that humpback whales in Alaska operate when they feed.